What's going on, everybody? Welcome to GameFreak. Today we are going to kind of look into the future here when it comes to Evercade, and we're going to talk about the Tomb Raider collection cart, which, I've already went over on a previous video when they announced it and everything, but I want to do a little deeper dive into this. I am planning on getting this, but there are going to be some problems with this, and we're going to talk about that in this video. Alright, so Tomb Raider 1, 2, and 3 is going to be on a collection cart for the Evercade, and it will be released in July of this year, but you can pre-order it, I believe, at the end of this month. I'm just not into pre-orders, so that's totally up to you. I'm pretty excited about this because I've always been a Tomb Raider fan. I think each one got better over the years. I mean, the first one, it seemed like it was a little bit, the lack of enemies. It was more exploring, and there's a lot of puzzle aspect to these games. I mean, there's a lot of exploring, and then you have to solve some puzzles, but hey man, I liked games like this. I mean, it was almost like a open world game for the PlayStation, so I really enjoyed it a lot. But I do think everyone got better, even graphically. I mean, the first one, Laura's tits are pretty much triangles and they can poke your eyes out. They did end up remastering these three, which I have not played, but why pay the money for it if I'm planning on getting it on the Evercade? Now the other thing is, if you don't want to pre-order just this cart, it's actually in the bundle deal for the VSR and EXPR, which is pretty cool. I mean, if you think about it, this is going to be a $25 game. Them package deals are $100, so really you're getting a VS and this game for $75 for the console, $25 for this, and the same with the EXP. So that's a pretty good deal. The big question is, how are these games going to perform on the Evercade? Are we going to have control issues? Now, the original Tomb Raider came out in 1996, where the analog sticks on the PlayStation controllers, that didn't happen until 1997. For the life of me, I don't remember playing this game without analogs. And I can tell you one thing right now. Using this probably isn't going to hold up real well. So I'm hoping, there's rumors that Evercade is going to make a Evercade controller with analogs. Who knows if that's true? You know how rumors are. But I can also tell you this. The RG35XX, this has Tomb Raider on it. No analog sticks. As much as I like Tomb Raider, I can tell you right now, it is hard as hell to play that game on this. It controls absolutely awful. In fact, even the Resident Evil games on here plays absolutely awful. I mean, it looks good and it runs the way it's supposed to, but without analog sticks, man, the controls on this thing is just awful for those games. So I'm kind of worried about how it's gonna hold up on the Evercade. However, I did do something that I never tried. I tried so many different controllers for some reason I never tried any PlayStation controllers on my VS. And I finally did. I tested the PS3 controller, and I got that to work really well with the analogs and everything. I did the PS4, that worked pretty well. The PS5 actually worked. I have a Switch controller for Metroid Dread, and that worked good. And that has them offset analogs, which I can't stand. It's like Xbox controllers, which is why I always bitch about why I don't play Xboxes, because of the controllers. But that worked fine too. Even though I didn't think it was comfortable, I was comfortable with the PS3, PS4, and definitely the PS5 controller on it. So I'm just wondering, is Evercade even going to make a controller with analog sticks when other controllers already sync up to it just fine? It would be cool just, for, color purposes, make it look like the Evercade VS, the same color scheme and everything. And hopefully they make two different ones, because the new VSR is black and it has that turquoise light. Same with the EXP, but you don't need a controller with that. But I'm just wondering if they are going to do that. I hope they do. Let me know if you guys think, how do you think this is going to play out? How do you think it is going to play on the Evercade, or handle, I should say? Because I can't imagine it running good or playing good. I'm sure it'll run fine, but playing well without analog sticks. It's just one of those games, man. It doesn't control right. It doesn't feel right without the analogs. You kind of need it. So I do recommend, if you have, either Xbox, not the original Xbox, that won't sync up, but some Xbox controllers, some PlayStation controllers. If you're planning on getting this Tomb Raider game for the Evercade, definitely use them with your VS, because I like these controllers. Don't get me wrong. I like these controllers for the Evercade. As cheap as they feel, they're like real light, but man, they feel good in the hands, the good response and everything. But games like Tomb Raider, I can't picture it holding up real well with that. So that's just my opinion, and I'm trying to give, a heads up to everyone that's planning on getting this. And let me know if you are planning on ordering this cart, or are you going to go for the bundle deals. Now, I do love Blaze a lot. I do criticize them a lot, but I do love Blaze. Even though I have the VS and the EXP, I have decided, I know I said in a previous video, I am just going to get the new VS. I'm getting both. So that means I am going to have 2 Tomb Raider carts. I guess with the other cart, I'm not going to open it or anything like that. And I've been saying, when I hit 1,000 subscribers, I want to do some giveaways. Man, I got a lot of stuff that I want to do some giveaways for when we hit that 1,000. Hey man, tell your friends about GameFreak. Tell your mom. I don't give a shit. Tell anybody. Say, hey, hop on over to GameFreak, hit that subscribe button. He appreciates it. And, it's your mom, And we talk about games. I'm not going to talk about your mom. I like to joke around about that shit. But, yeah, let me know if you guys plan on getting that. If you're just getting the cart, or if you're going to get the bundle deals. But again, heads up. You're going to want a controller with analogs if you're planning on getting these 3 games on one cart. At least I would recommend that, unless Evercade did some type of controlling mod or something so we can use these original controllers. But I just don't know if I trust that. So I'm going to stick with probably a PS3, or no, probably a PS5 controller is what I'm going to use, because I think that's like the best controller ever. So yeah, let me know what you guys plan on using. In fact, man, I could probably just use my arcade stick, but that's still going to be a pain in the ass, like for the camera rotation and everything. It's been a long time since I played all 3 of these games, so I am looking forward to it. I'm pretty excited about it, but at the same time, I'm kind of skeptical, man, just because of how the controls are in it. I mean, it might just be a horrible cart. Hopefully not, but yeah. Again, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps this channel a lot, and I greatly appreciate it. And until the next video, game on, everybody.